All right, so we got Roy versus Joker, game number 1, Whisker and Nanaba. Let's get it.
Yeah, Nanaba has been rocking the Joker lately. They've kind of dropped Palu. They're only using it as like a secondary / pocket for certain matchups. Wow, what a okay, that was just neutral. That was not a button check.
Yeah, and I love that they're playing so evasive with their movement. Whisker constantly playing at a little bit of a distance against Nanaba, knowing that a lot of Joker's aerials are going to convert into grabs. And here's some good pressure here from Whisker. And the up air out of shield, 70%. Every time Roy makes a hit, you feel that. Just very good sound design for this game for that.
They're really powerful. And Whisker, he wants a lot of those sounds right now. He wants the bass boosting sounds. Give me the aux cord. Grabbing.
Let's see Nanaba down throw up air. That was definitely
that
was a DI mix-up. He may have been expecting forward throw right there. Good play on Nanaba's part.
Yeah, the only other option is DI out, and then Nanaba can just do a down throw bair, which is like really. It's not really like a true confirm. You can air dodge out of it, but you can always just bair again. Joker's frame that is really good.
That was a really scary Rebels guard. And Nanaba realized that really quickly, so Whisker wasn't able to get as hard of a punish as he would have wanted. Didn't really get one at all, but
yeah, no matter how fast Roy is, Joker always has the upper hand, especially with their counter, which is gonna be really scary. Because right now, up a stock, Nanaba just there is space to go for another Arsene. What a snipe down there at the edge of the stage.
You know what? Sometimes when you play a character who's as good as recovering as Joker, you can just go wherever you need to. If my opponent's going to be, falling super fast, I'll just fall fast with them and then be able to recover anyway.
You can be so nimble with, especially with a really good amazing drop recovery. And then you also got Arsene. Yeah, just in case you wanted some invincibility on recovery, you really needed that extra credit.
And I'm noticing Whisker's neutral overall. Oh, that F tilt taking the first stock. Breathing some life into this game for Whisker. His neutral has been good in terms of the distance he's trying to create. No! Okay, almost not an SD right there. That was terrifying. He's creating a good space with his neutral. I'm just finding that once he decides to approach is when Nanaba whiff punishes him and gets some good damage off of it. But hey, Whisker, he's not out yet. Can still definitely bring this back. Roy, a powerhouse.
Yeah, Whisker's also definitely a very good comeback dude, but Nanaba does not like that. Get out of my stage. Not quite. No, Whisker has the keys. This is my house. I like these two.
Alright, do not neutral get up. If you're Nanaba, good decision. Whisker, great at reacting to that neutral get up.
Yeah, but no, he got the noodle. He got the noodle, wasn't enough.
Let's see. Nanaba playing a little bit of stage defense here. Whisker with a back air, sending Nanaba off stage.
Well, trying to bait the counter.
F tilt. There's your pool noodle.
Yeah, he's getting noodled so hard right now. Looking like ramen. Oh my goodness, that wasn't even like a sour spot. That was a mid spot.
Oh, this is a dangerous scenario, but that up B saving Whisker's life. He's still in this.
Yeah.
Up air really. You'd never really expect non-Arsene up air to get a kill screen like that, but you know what? With as much rage as Nanaba had at that position of the screen, it makes sense.
Bit unfortunate on Whisker's side. They were like pretty high up, and they were at a huge percent. Even if they somehow lived for a while, Arsene was kind of echoing in the background for a bit right there. And Nanaba especially, if he got a counter, it would have been brutal.
I think Whisker. Oh, off comes the hoodie.
No, he was styling. See what I mean? He's a weeb. Look at this shirt.
I can't quite see it very well, but. I think if Whisker just plays a little bit more careful in his neutral, this one's his. That's all he really needs. He's kind of throwing himself at Nanaba at the wrong times. Even though he's playing a careful neutral, you can see it once again, spacing himself. It may be a pool noodle, doesn't really matter, but Nanaba gets that down air to lead into the grab. A lot of Jokers are going to be looking for aerials that leads into the grabs at low percent to start snowballing.
Whisker. It finally has the upper hand over here. Huge combo.
Good damage. Puts him in the lead.
Whisker always has to constantly look at that Arsene bar though. It's literally the blue guy jump scare right now. You see, he's the main man of Joker's kit. Yeah, no matter how many...
Yeah, at an average of around this percentage is when you're going to see Arsene come out. Here he is.
It's really saddening to see, like, especially with like the noodles that Whisker's throwing out. When you don't get the heavy hits, not only does Nanaba not fly as far, but because he's taking damage, the Arsene still activates, and Nanaba has more space to work with it and punish a lot of Whisker's, you know, sour spots for it. It's just really, like, I don't know. I've never seen so many sour spots from Whisker before. It might be Nanaba's spacing, might be some misplays on his part, but you know, still even stocks, has a percent lead, can make something.
And I like that Whisker is just throwing out the forwarders to challenge a possible approach from Nanaba. Getting him off stage here.
Okay.
Holding his own right at the ledge, but I like that dash back. Do you want to roll or not? And even when Nanaba jumps, Whisker still has positional advantage.
No jump.
Losing a jump. Good roll read there from Nanaba. Let's see this edge guard early up B from Whisker.
Yeah, I love that early up B. Nanaba going for a lot of deep edge guards, and Whisker just known that. He's already got the download on play. He has that fiber internet.
And there was the first time there we've seen the use of double edge dance from Whisker. I know he likes to use the first 3 hits and then scout out what panic button you're going to press right afterwards. So we might see that later in play. There, barely not doing it. And no one has dropped a stock yet. We are at 5 minutes left in this game.
It's stock or not, Nanaba's always, like, he always has the upper hand right here. Like, what
My
double
gosh, and no tech. I think he can still make it back. It's Arsene.
Yeah, Arsene clutch.
Arsene coming clutch, but not clutch enough for the Nair. Whisker taking the first stock at game number 2.
Swat dodge.
Oh, dangerous. Very unfortunate that double edge dance didn't quite work there for the damage, and now the stocks are even.
Yeah, again, misspacing their move to their demise, and Nanaba, yeah, down a stock already back to a... Oh! Okay.
Ambitious, to say the least.
Yeah, we're getting a bit creative. Activated for actually like no reason. He took a breath. He took a breath of percent. Arsene's right here. Hey man.
Really good for Whisker, just keeping Nanaba on the ledge. That back air. Oh, he was expecting the cross up. Oh no! There's the chair.
There we go. Whisker huge lead this time. Oh, Nanaba getting a bit antsy with those grabs. He's getting a bit more aggressive this set.
I find it a lot that Whisker's liking to up air at a disadvantage earlier on percents, and it's actually been working quite well for him.
Love the way Whisker is like a lot more patience in this game, and because Nanaba is down a stock, he is forced to approach and doing a lot of aggressive moves, which is just like versus Roy. That is just like the bad play. You are running into his weak spots.
Good high recovery there from Whisker. Oh no! He makes the tech.
All leading up to these little bit telegraphed to edge guards Nanaba's going for.
Oh, great feint right there from Nanaba, and it was enough to give Whisker. It's anyone's game. Honestly, with how much comeback potential Joker has, he could definitely do it here.
I felt the reverse up right there. He could have gone for like 20 damage on Nanaba for like just for the funnies, you know. Let me put a bit of percent on you, but Nanaba's not having that though. The scoops. Looking like ice cream. The last summer sheet you'll ever get. The weather is getting colder.
I'm finding a lot of instances here of each player just wanting to jump out of shield as soon as someone makes a move. Whisker with a lot of control here. That Rebels guard, no way. No, this is how it happens, but that up B not quite going to do it. We're at 2:23 left on the clock here in this game number 2. It honestly, despite this percent deficit, is close. Whisker, you got to be careful, man. There's not much time left for Arsene. Just disengage.
Dude, they are trading the edge control like a used car. They're going back and forth with these trips.
There you go, up there. That's all it takes.
Good catch though.
Good stage defense on Whisker's part. I think he did a lot better of a job at maintaining his advantage. You know, he hits Nanaba, and then Nanaba's in the cycle, stuck in the air, or stuck in the corner, or on the ledge.
Yeah, Whisker's gotta keep in mind the way that, especially up in the air, the way that he's juggling with those counters, especially when he's hitting those sour spots. Nanaba knows this. He's like, okay, you only have one really strong part of your sword. That's like the very bottom. And when you're jumping, you want to buffer the up air. You're not gonna actually like go up and wait and then use up air. So I'll just buffer a counter, and then I'll get Arsene immediately. That could have been the end of Whisker's winner's run right there, legitimately, if he got the Arsene any earlier, too. But you know, you're Hollow Bastion game 3, making a name for himself. Nanaba is a really good player too. So like
that up smash.
This will be a huge upset if Whisker does make it.
Up smash is a little bit weird, but Whisker getting some good control, and you can see Nanaba not quite engaging as much, and I like that. He's playing a little bit more passively. Not letting Whisker catch him with these forward airs that he's throwing out, you know, to try to defend center stage.
That's just the Joker game. He's so fast and nimble, but like he doesn't even need the tools. He can just stand there, and Arsene is already charging like that passively. Whisker always at a losing pace, especially if he doesn't make any moves right here. Potential read on the edge guard, not quite. Nanaba, that nair hitting. Big hitbox, no jump!
Jump cut, no! Unfortunately, as soon as you get that jump caught, your opponent is always going to see blood in the water, and Nanaba noticed it right there to take that stock. Catch the air dodge.
And he lost his legs. Oh, what? Oh, grab. Okay.
Honestly, against Roy, it's very easy to assume that, hey, he's running at me, I got a shield because he's going to attack. So
he's very quick too. Like, you have to make the assumption that he's going to go for one of two things. He's either going to go for a grab or a jab. Especially at a high percent like this where he can go for a jab bair.
That F tilt, not quite.
Scary stuff. Obviously, to knock out for any edge guards, Nanaba is very good at just like letting go of the ledge, hitting him, then re-grabbing. Whisker knowing this. The ledge is the safe space. He doesn't want to go off the edge.
I like that Nanaba waited there. He needs all the time he can get if he wants Arsene to come out to extend this lead.
Speaking of waiting, Whisker, the patience before this win.
It's very good. Whisker might not have the lead the current moment, but with Nanaba at as a high percent as he's at, doesn't really, you know, he's got 5 minutes. He can make this happen. Uh-oh, no jump!
That was so, he didn't even, like, he went so far off too.
Wow, 2 great plays there, deciding not to press the button until the right time, and he's able to find that stock. Whisker only with 74% on the board. That lead can change in an instant. With Roy's damage output, absolutely could. Nanaba retreating, he knows he has this lead. Play defensive. It's the answer. That double-edged dance racking up good damage.
Roy and aggro character and Whisker crazy on the sticks.
Oh, there you go. Here comes Arsene. After that Rebels Garden, that big back air sending him off stage, but Whisker keeps the jump. Good play. Gets sent off stage by the forward air. Gang!
Outspace. Wait, hold up. Oh!
Such a scary situation, but the Whisker back air sends him away. That's dangerous. Does not get the strong bear.
The skill check jab bear.
Oh, Whisker swinging a little bit right there. But you know what? Sometimes you get into a scramble situation and you're like, oh, I need a kill right now. It's got to happen. That back air, not quite.
I love this bit on the double edge dance. Trying to mix it up with the
very good tomahawk grab.
Fourth hit. Waiting.
Whisker ready to roll distance, catching the roll, but not quite. The strong hit of forward tilt. Dude. Very good once again. He's pulling out these tomahawks. This is a great time to do it in game number 3. You've already conditioned the shield enough with your attacks.
The Human Boomerang. Waiting.
And you can see Nanaba totally playing in shield. Does not want to lose his lead, but he does. And now Whisker is the one in control.
Yeah, Nanaba, he's trying to out aerial Whisker right now, but you know, the bigger sword and the harder hitting moves, especially without Arsene, Joker is losing this battle right now. Down to stock, Whisker, he's got the potential to edge guard him, especially if he gets him back off stage. Arsene almost online. This is full rage Roy.
Full rage Roy. Not quite gimped.
If you get the Lion back on stage, he's gonna make a name for himself. But the Lion is not so vicious enough. He's gonna make a name for himself.
That was a scenario there where you sit in front of someone in shield thinking, are they gonna hit me? No, they're not. But Nanaba waited just enough for Whisker to think that way, and the F tilt was able to take that stock.
Get this kid back in the cage, dude. Get the Lion back in the cage. Dude, he is way too dangerous.
And I like how Whisker has played this stock super slow so far, and now Arsene is gone. This snare leading to a dash attack. Whisker's able to take back center stage, but the jab block getting a good damage. This is really close between these players right now in game number 3 with 2 minutes left on the clock. It is down to the wire.
Shielding and looking at the neutral. Okay, waiting.
Whisker falling up air, and another one, back air, and now Whisker's in control.
Oh my
Do
gosh.
not neutral get up. He doesn't, but the jab back air,
Nanaba.
reading the roll, very
Wow,
well done.
what an upset.
Whisker takes it 2-1, great play. Great play.